Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? Welcome to Knicks Freestyle. I'm your man's Uncle Freezy. I'm joined by the Ghetto Intellect and Free Keith. What's good? What's good? What's good? So we got, man, listen, everybody, we've been missing y'all and we couldn't wait to turn these mics back on so that we can jump in and talk about some of these topics. You know, some of y'all, these Cinderella Knicks fans, you know what I'm saying, don't even know what to think about a successful Knicks season. So we're gonna come here and set the record straight. You heard me. Set the record straight, right? So I have some I want to ask Freaky first and foremost before we even get started with the complicated Knicks issues. I'm asking Freaky off rip. Why do Knicks fans hate Julius Randle so much?
When you invest in hate, it's hard to turn it off until you get the returns on that investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, Knicks fans are a weird bunch, yo. Like, it's once we've gotten our teeth into somebody negatively, like it don't matter what they do, like that person is forever persona non grata. Like, they started out hating Randle because he was a plan B pick. He wasn't Durant. And like, from that point on, it doesn't matter if he turned into Durant. What I'm going to be looking for is what you're doing wrong. That's it. Randle pushed us to 41 wins on the season, almost doubling the win projection that we had. Right. Cats are like, okay, he couldn't do it for us in the playoffs. All right, cool. It was his first playoffs, first leadership role in the playoffs, first playoffs. All right, cool. So you have a bunch of people like, see, Randle ain't the man, waiting all season to find a hole in the man armor. That's fine. And then there's a seething bitterness. Like, I feel like legitimately the fan base doesn't know what to do with the success that we're having. Like, it's easy to lose and be in the lottery. It's easy to like, yeah, we're gonna get y'all next year. Like that, it's easy to think like that. But now, oh snap, we might legitimately be a good team. Like, who do I hate from here? Where do I go? Like, how do I fuel this hate and bitterness that has been building for 20 years?
So are you telling me that the Knicks fans are thinking like the side chick with PTSD? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Is it because Randle has only done so for the last 3 years, Julius Randle has the last 3 seasons, Julius Randle has averaged 21 points, 10.5 rebounds. 3 seasons. The power forwards before in New York before Julius Randle, or even with Randle, Bobby Portis, Noah Vonleh, Kyle O'Quinn, Quincy Acey, right? How do you not hate them, but you hate Julius Randle?
Yo, how do you form a church? You know what? I ain't even gonna bring him into this. We celebrate mediocrity so much, yo. Like, it's weird to me that the same people that feel that like a guy like Frank does no wrong will look at Randle and be like, oh, he's not enough. Trade Randle, keep Frank.
I'm just saying. Gi, you want a piece of this, or you gonna pass?
No, it's kind of easy for me. The Knicks fans don't only want to win; they want to dictate how they win.
Yeah,
and they want to write the story of what it looks like them winning. And so Randall's not, pause, they're Prince Charming. and and they feel like many of them. Well, I don't want to disrespect the Knicks fan because it tend to be smarter, but many don't know the game, and they feel like Obi and Randall's minutes, the same things happen. So Randall's just in the way of Obi being great.
You mean the guy that averaged 4 points and 2 rebounds? The dude that averaged 4 points and 2 rebounds.
But this not a kick. This not a kick Obi in his back session because he you know what I'm saying?
It's not a kick, but I'm just telling you, they want Obi to be their star. They want RJ to be their star. They didn't sign up for Randall to be their star. So unfortunately, listen, a couple more seasons of that, and Randall will win them over. So I look forward to. I think what he'll garner from it will be greater than any of the hate he receives. So I hope he keeps fighting.
A man is only gonna do so much before he reaches his limit, right? Because listen, I tell you what Randall did, and I think the man deserves a Purple Heart for it, right? So for one, he wrote an article in the Players Tribune apologizing to millions of people, showing his vulnerability to millions of people, right? And he won over some people for the moment. But towards the end of the season, you know what we get from those fans, some same fans that read that article? Trade Randall for some picks and build around Obi, right? He also last year in LA when the Knicks got destroyed, not last year, not 2021 season, but 2020 season when Marcus Morris was here, and we were thinking about trading Marcus Morris. They had the incident in the LA airport where Steve Mills supposedly talked to Randall about trading him and keeping Marcus Morris, because Marcus Morris seemed to be the team leader at the time. And all Randall did after that was average 23 points per game and 11 rebounds throughout the rest of the season, right? That's not enough for Knicks fans, right? All Randall did this season is put in 9 months of work and took a career 29% three-point percentage to almost 42% from three.
Historic increase, actually.
Right. So what else is there for Randall to do? We asked Randall to wait until Knicks fans warm up to him. Oh, what are we doing?
Randall has to be Randall. Like, I actually think that he's the perfect one for what's going on right now, because like you got to have somebody in that position that's going to be unbothered by that nonsense. And it seems like Randall performs well, like, barring that playoff performance or whatever, but like he responds well to adversity, I think. I tell you, I don't expect from what he did and reading his Player Tribune and what he did from last season to this coming into this season, I doubt we'll see another performance like that in the playoffs ever again from him.
Right.
And it was fair to ask him to carry by himself to a team that was able to make it to the Eastern Conference Final. He needed more help. We didn't have it then.
Right.
Yeah, I don't blame him like that. Like, I watched the games. Like, like Randall was out there playing 1v5 on offense, bro. Like, there is nothing you can do if all 5 cats are focused on defending you and are pretty much like, oh, well, let the rest of your team beat us. And they couldn't.
Right. So with that said, it's a nice transition into a question I had for the ghetto intellect. Right. So Gi, we understand that Randall needs help, right? But is the Knicks' inability to trade up in this year's draft an indictment on the team's overall talent on the roster and its assets? Do we have enough in-house to get help for Julius Randle long term?
This is the best question I have been asked on this platform. It's a question that I've been preparing for since October of last year. And we have to use, and I always knew what the answer was. It's going to be our money that gets it done. But
It's gonna be what?
Our money, Dolan's money. It's going Dolan to get his karma back with the fans. He's going to have to buy us out of the gym. Now, the problem is they failed with Eric Bledsoe because they tried to steal Lonzo and possibly Ingram from New Orleans and was willing to eat Bledsoe's contract. Well, the next game is to be a part of it because Bradley Beal is not going to just go anywhere. And I don't think Bradley Beal is prepared to come to as much as many fans don't want Bradley Beal. But Washington is desperate to break that up. They have an asset, that number 7 pick. I'm taking Russell Westbrook and their number 7 pick. And I'm giving them maybe all 4 of my draft picks this year, both the first rounders and both the second rounders. And whatever, if I got to throw in Kevin Knox, whatever, and it won't be Obi, and they'll let me keep because they're rebuilding. Maybe they get 1, possibly. But to move the number 7, you get that asset you're looking for long term. You get to put Westbrook with Randle. Let them go and act crazy and throw up stats for 2 years and see what happens. And we're slowly building with RJ. This number 7, Obi, quickly. You get to see what Mitch had.
Right.
Yeah, Mitch, and let him go crazy. You get a chance to kick it down the road another year, just eating Westbrook's contract, and then see what you got free agency and future season.
Right. So I think that the Wizards pick is 15. I think Golden State picks at 7 and 14. But I get what you're saying. We get what you're saying.
Bradley Beal. Golden State gets a 3-way deal. Golden State.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying. I get what you mean. So what do you do with so you don't mean go out and buy a high price free agent? You mean absorb an already an existing veteran's contract into cap space, weaponizing the cap. Okay.
They can't do that. The teams that are ready to win now, they can't do that deal. They can't eat. There's not many teams that can eat 25% of the deal.
Right.
No one would eat 25% of Westbrook's salary right in his pocketbook.
Right.
And we end up with.
And how many more years he got on his deal?
2.
What do you got? The can down the road another year, and let Westbrook run up and down, fill up the seats, and let Tibbs go crazy with the young guys another year.
Right. And the thing too is Brody has proven he can drag a bunch of nobodies to the playoffs. Now once he gets there, it's the superstar with no help scenario. You know what I'm saying? But him and Julius Randle together may be something. Maybe. I mean, I don't know for sure, but
I'm throwing RJ into that mix though.
Okay.
I think the 3 of them could be something. Like, I think so. If that be the although I do think like
this still benefits RJ. It makes him have to go out and earn his max contract.
I was about to say though, like, yeah, if him and Russell playing together might, like, that could either be really great or horrible.
Yeah. But this past year, RJ Barrett shot 40% from 3.
Yeah, but
so there is some promise there.
I do think he's a burgeoning shooter. Actually, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of digging his, like, where his shot is going. He's looking like he's becoming a dependable shooter.
And I just want to remind you guys, with Westbrook at the helm, there's going to be a lot of offense. Westbrook gets down. He creates a lot of offense. There'll be a lot more opportunity. Remember how many points the Wizards were scoring? The Wizards' problem wasn't scoring points. The Wizards' problem was playing defense.
Defense and health and defense.
A lot more offense with Westbrook, with the ball in Westbrook's hands, and RJ moving without the ball. This would
it would definitely increase the speed and pace of their offense.
But here's the thing that here's my question, right? So if you get West, what's the guarantee that Thibodeau will be here over the length of Westbrook's contract?
2 years?
Yeah.
I think Tibbs is going to be here for 2 years. I think Tibbs is going to be here for the length of his contract.
And I apologize. This is failure still on management. This is management realizing, because remember, you asked me if we had enough assets. No, we'd have to offer it short of having to offer everybody under the moon to get the player that we could potentially want. Especially after we're seeing the deals that are being offered, we can only eat an arbitrage contract in the back pocket. We can only get in the game at this point.
Okay. Okay. All right. So with that said, would you go to Memphis and offer them a situation for Eric Bledsoe and a future first round pick to eat up to take Bledsoe's contract?
Why?
Bledsoe's
I mean, what's the benefit for us?
The first round pick.
Bledsoe's in New Orleans.
No, he's in Memphis.
I thought they already traded. I thought they already had to work for that. Like, because that's the 10th pick. They got the 10th pick. Like, I would do a trade. I wouldn't mind eating Bledsoe's contract to trade up from 19 to the 20 to 10.
Right.
If they had somebody in mind that they know that wasn't going to be there, wasn't going to get to 19.
Right.
If it's somebody who might have, huh?
I don't want to hear this because everybody's been saying this draft is deep. We just sit at 19 and 21, and there's been hours and hours and hours and hours of mock draft. No way, nobody better tell me we can't get a future star in 2 years at 10 or 7. If we can't, then trade these picks and get out of this draft. Trade all these young players, but they trying to get me to invest in you, and I'm buying into it. This is me buying into it. I get an old school player who gets to run up and down the court and fill up some seats, and they get a valuable number 7 pick that they can groom and fall in love with for the future. This serves both purposes.
Right. No, I feel you. This, in my opinion, this draft is deep. This is probably one of the deepest drafts of our lifetime. If you're 35, 40 plus, this is one of the deepest drafts of your lifetime, right? And so because the draft is usually 7 to 8 players and then 1 or 2 guys that are hidden gems. This draft is at least 25 players, right? And then about 10 to 15 hidden gems going to the right situation. So
they're definitely at least like 30, 35 usable guys.
Right. And most drafts is only usually 10, 11, 12. And this draft
maybe 15 to 20, but like tops.
Yeah. The only reason y'all scare me is because last year, this time, y'all was telling me this draft was top heavy. And we need to make sure we our season goes such and such and such, and fade for Cade and suck for Suggs and all of that. And now all of a sudden we're so optimistic, and now it goes 20 deep. That's all I'm saying. This time.
Well, no, this is what people told me. People were like, this draft, like everybody trying to fade for Cade and this, that, and the other. Like, this draft is going to be the draft to change all drafts, the one draft to rule them all. Like, this is what people have been saying, that this draft is going to be super deep. But me, I don't care what nobody tell me. The person you could get at 10 is definitely better than the person you could get at 19. I don't care what you tell me. Like there is no amount of rationale that you're gonna try to rationale me that even in a deep draft that the 10th pick is not gonna be dramatically better than the 19th pick. If we could trade up to get, we are not walking out this draft with four rookies. That's number one. Like,
we must trade up tomorrow. We must trade up tomorrow.
We trading up or we trading out. It's one or the other. Like, at most we walking away with maybe 2 rookies. Like, but I see that as being tops. Top.
I will challenge with this. Would a scenario where you draft 4 high upside rookies that you can take, 2 in rotation, 2 in a G League, be better than 1 high upside rookie, and the bottom of your roster is filled with Norvell Pells, Theo Pensons, Jared Harper's, Taj Gibson's, Frank Ntilikina's, Kevin Knox's.
Well, Frank is gone.
Yeah, well, he's restricted now. Remember, he's a restricted free agent.
Yeah, he's restricted, but if they don't make an offer for him, then he's a wrap.
But what I'm saying is this: if you can have a boom or bust prospect in house where you can groom and impact their future, be better than carrying Norvell Pell.
Yes, it would be better, but it'd be better than both of those. Trading that useless pick out to somebody who needs to a team that needs some fresh, like who were in the place that we were in. Maybe. But
what are you getting for it?
You're getting a player. You might be able to get a player that's serviceable. Like we need serviceable role players. Part of the reason that Randle, we blame Randle for what happened in the playoffs, but really, it was only Randle. All Randle had was Rose. That's it. That was the only other person that was performing. So he needs more performers. There needs to be more performers on the team. So I'm all for if the guy that you're about to pick, that you're probably going to put him in the G League, man, take them picks, package them picks with some future picks, and trade somebody for something.
Right. There's no way you could go all season without
what?
Big man, there's no way you could go all season without Norvell Pell. So to replace him with someone you're gonna stick on a G League team, you only can sign 15 players. So I don't understand how you're gonna sign guys, put guys on a 15-man roster on the G League because they're not gonna get minutes. But then who's on the bench? You only get for so many big bodies. You need those fouls too. There's no way that they're gonna manage that roster like that. I don't know why guys look. We already have a team of young players. I don't know why Knicks fans are under the impression we're bringing in 4 more new young players this year. I don't even know where it's realistic.
Yeah, I think you can get Norvell Pells at Dollar General. I think a Norvell Pell type.
You might be able to get them at a Dollar General, but we are not in perspective or what's it called? We're not in the period of time where we're hoping and digging for
you talking about rebuilding?
Potential talent. I'd rather Norvell because I know what he's capable of. I know what he's already given me, and in my mind, I know how I can use him. I need people I can use right now. Right now. I'm not picking people. I'm not looking at picking people that person will be good in 6 years and we'll go ahead and throw him in the G League. Nah. It ain't that time no more right now. You ain't looking for that dude on purpose no more. That's not who you're looking for. If you can't find serviceable cats, package them joints up, trade them out, get somebody in here that can shoot a 3, that stretch the floor, that do something helpful for the team as is right now.
And there it is. There it is. So, hey,
I don't want no more perspective energy.
Okay, I got you. I got you, bro. And there it is. Everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching Knicks Freestyle. The fellas have done an excellent job as usual.
I'll wear my suit on next time.
Yeah, man. Hey, and you know what? And the thing is, if this right here,
until the season come back, first game of the season, all off season, and we're not doing a draft show. I might would have put one on for the draft show.
Yeah. So the draft is tomorrow.
Where's my Alpha Knicks hoodie?
So I want to thank everybody for watching. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you comment in the comment section. Smash the like button. Turn your notification bell on. So that way, every time we post Knicks Freestyle on Blorange Tears, y'all get the update and y'all can come check us out, come hang out with us. Again, you know, thanks to the guys for coming through. We're gonna try to
Man,
do this.
holla at us, man. Holla at us, man. Leave a note. Like, let us know. Like, give us some energy out here.
Send us a kite, bro. Send us a
Send
kite.
us a kite. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Slime.
Yeah, come on.
We all family out here. Let us know you breathing. Let's
Right.
do it.
Right.